so foggy. Good morning. It's totally, you can't see far distance, it's so foggy. Can you hear the birds? How peaceful it is, huh? I love peace. Do you know how cold it is? You have no idea. So good morning. It's Wednesday morning and the same weather. Weather is the same. It's too cold here, but I don't know, I just like it to sit here in the morning and feel the chill there is. It reminds me of my days when I stayed in Shimla for some time. When I was doing my law, I stayed in Shimla for some time, and it was really cold there, really cold. And you won't believe I had a bath in that chill weather. I had a bath at about 5:30 a.m. and it was so cold, so cold. There's something nice about the chill weather also. Don't you think so? Let me just sit properly because it's difficult here. How is this position? Did you like it? Because here the width of this, what do you say? This balcony is not enough for you to sit properly. It's difficult. Do you know what happened yesterday night? By mistake, I just placed the glasses on my bed and I kept I forgot about it. You know, sometimes it happens that you just remove your glasses and you expect to wear it after 2-3 minutes. And so the same was with me. I expected to wear it very soon, so I just kept it on the bed and I just pressed it. And I could hear it, literally something is crushing. And then I looked at it, it was my glasses. It's shattered into pieces. So I have to buy new glasses now. I need it for my chamber and all the activities. Without glasses, I can't. So, moreover, my sleep was not very peaceful yesterday because somebody was troubling me in my sleep so much I couldn't sleep. Does it happen with you sometimes? Someone doesn't allow you to sleep peacefully because there's something about the future or there's something about their feelings which just comes in your sleep, not in the form of dream, but then you know that those kind of vibes which you get, right? So I've been getting that entire night, especially towards the early morning, and so I couldn't sleep properly. And then my classes, I regret doing that, but then it happens, you know, so I just left it from my mind. I didn't take it in my mind while I was sleeping, but I was expecting that class to go for a year at least. But then God has other plans. That is the reason I tell you, man proposes, God disposes some of the things because something better is coming for you. There's something better than this. So probably there is something better. That's the reason this broke, and I didn't have to put a lot of effort to come to this conclusion. So which means that honestly, it's for the good. You have to train your mind sometimes, you know, when you lose people from your life, when someone is taken away from your life whom you thought is going to stay forever in your life, you have to train your mind to just accept the truth that it is. You know, once you come to that understanding, once you accept that this is the truth and you can't change it, you kind of start behaving mature. Unless and until you don't accept the the reality of the thing it is. Like, for example, I'll give you a simple tip, like you're something very precious, you paid so much for that, and it just broke within a very few days time, probably. No, it's difficult for you to accept it, but until you accept it, I'm telling you, you cannot move forward. You can't focus on the decisions which are based on this reality that you have lost it. And the same thing applies. It's even more difficult when feelings are involved, especially when it's about relationships and all. That's why I always say, whenever you get over a relationship, like whether it is loss of someone or whether it is a divorce or anything like that, where relationships are involved, it's always better to give yourself some time, like 2 years. 2 years is enough and more. So if a person doesn't develop that kind of sense of understanding within that 2 years time, I don't think it's going to work out. So any person needs 2 years time maximum to get over a relationship, a breakup, to come in terms with the reality of things. So give him or her 2 years time, and then it's time for you to move on in life. You don't have to stick to that. Many times I'm telling you, the problem is that we don't accept the reality. We are fighting against the reality. For me, yesterday when this glass broke, I was expecting it to stay for a year and more, but when it just shattered like that, for a moment I was heartbroken. You know how it is. But after that, it didn't take me much time to face the reality as it is. It's gone, right? So the same way you have to apply it on relationships, on a loss of job, on shifting from your favorite place to another place, just like how India and Pakistan separated that time, how Mahatma Gandhi ji would have experienced it, that feeling, that attachment which you have. I've seen it so much in my life, so I'm pretty good in that, in accepting reality and moving on in life. Your mind is like elastic, they say. So once you have learned and mastered one way of dealing with life experiences, it becomes very easy for you to go through similar kind of experiences the second time. It doesn't hurt you that much. It's over. So I've seen many instances in my life where something so dear to me is taken away, and I'm able to face it. Or the same way, walking out of a relationship, probably when it is not working for us, it takes the same kind of approach where you face the reality. You need to know that this is not going to work for us, and what are we going to do about it next? Reality. Face the reality. That's very important. When you face the reality, you can take the next decisions which is aligned with the reality of things and not based on how things would have been. Like if I had not kept it on the bed, maybe it wouldn't have broken. How many times I've told myself not to keep my glasses on the bed. For a second you just remove it and leave it on the bed, and it happens. You just have to accept that it happens with people. Although we try to be good, sometimes we make mistakes, right? But the thing is that you can't change it. There's no going back. You can't go back to that instance of time and fix it and say that it is, oh, I fixed this glass. It's broken, it's gone. So I kept telling myself yesterday night, just before sleep, this happened, and I'm telling myself, face the reality. It's gone. Alright, you would have done something else to save it, and probably then this would not have happened, but now what are you going to do about it? It's over. So you have to move on in life. Once things are over, you have to move on in life. That's how it is. Like the other day when I called my daughter, she was telling me about braces, and so many other things. So I just told her it would have been better if you had gone for it when you are in college, probably. That's my view in the sense it's not the medical view. Medical science says that it's always better to get the braces before 18, because as you grow older, your jaw and all your everything in your body is stiff. So it's always better if you can get it done before, when it is still tender. I would say when it's still, there is time for you to mold it, probably. So it's always better to go for your braces before you are 18, they say, even before 14, they say. So, but still, I was just thinking of how she's going to manage the pain and all the other things that you have to be cautioned about when you have braces, and I was a little worried about that. So I told her that it would have been better if you got it after 18, I said. And suddenly it occurred to me that why am I saying this? It's a past. Something has already been done. Now she has braces. So talk about things what can be done after that. It's gone. What is gone? What's the use of just talking about that too much? It's not going to help me, it's not going to help her. So I just shifted myself. I said, it's okay, it's okay, I'm sorry, I think it's over and you have already got your braces, so now think about how you're going to manage it from here. What could have been done is over. You can't change it and you can't go back. So that's one lesson I got yesterday, and I appreciate how quickly I accepted the truth, and because I accepted the truth, I could think of what needs to be done next. It was easy for me. The same thing, so many times it has happened in my childhood also. You won't believe, there were instances when I went through such bad times that it was so difficult for me to accept, and I was so much better as a child to accept the realities of things like as it is. And I think probably it started from there as a child, how I accepted things and how I could, because of that, how I could move on, many things in life. First, accept the reality. When you accept the reality, things are much better. Then you are able to put your sense into the next most, that is like C.S. Lewis. Yesterday I was reading about that author and writer. He said crying is okay, but a while later you may still have to stop crying, and then you will have to think of what you can do about things. Crying is okay. Sometimes we feel sad and we start crying. Crying is just natural and it's okay, it's acceptable, but after you may have to stop crying at some point, and at that time you'll have to talk sense, right? When you're crying, you can't think of anything else than the pain there is in a situation. It's so interesting. So something similar is about in those situations as well. It's very difficult to accept reality as it is, but I'm telling you, it's so amazing if you can just accept reality as it is and then move on in life. But nobody ever needs more than 2 years to accept reality. Nobody, no healthy human being needs more time than 2 years. Some people don't need time at all. They just walk out of one relationship and coincidentally within 2 months they get into another good, healthy relationship. So there's no minimum time probably, but maximum time is 2 years. You don't need beyond that for anything, not only just relationship, but to accept the truth. But the sooner you accept truth and you're able to move on, it's better. So I have accepted the truth today that my glasses are gone and I can't do anything about it other than get new glasses. that's the Witness Day Funda morning. Okay, I hope it helps you in some way. So if there is something that you're struggling with, the reality of how things are, when something breaks, when something big that you know, I've had I can write a book on that. How to accept things as it is, to face the reality so that you can move on out of it. You won't believe it. I observe people a lot and I study from others, you know. I don't believe that you have to go through everything in life yourself to be able to learn things. You can as well learn from other people. So that is one good thing that I do. I learn from other people's lives. I keep an eye on their mistakes and the things that they are doing wrong, and I just take it as a lesson so that I don't have to do the same thing to get those same lessons, right? So I remember that there were some people who invest so much in buying a house or constructing a building, or with so much hopes of making it profitable and of prospering and things like that. You know how much of you go into all this, building something big, whether it is house or it's an investment, you know. But then suddenly things change in such a way that you have to just walk out of it. You have to probably sell it off. You have to dispose it. You know how much it hurts you to go through that. It's the same thing. It's the reality of thing is, if you understand realities, then your feelings can be kept separate. You know, you just separate the feelings, that is. Because as long as your feelings are mixed up with a situation in a context, it becomes difficult for you to accept reality, because feelings are very difficult to handle. Many cases you are now breaking something like a glass and all, there is not much feelings. Obviously it is about the money that goes, that's it. That is a different kind of pain. But then when feelings are involved, in the sense of relationship, it's even more difficult, because it's difficult to just take out the feelings and put it in the trash. You can't do it. So feelings are going to be there. All we need to do is separate them, separate the feelings, separate the reality of things. Then it is easy for you to move. Think about it. All right? Take care. So we are going out. There's no other way. We have to order new glasses. This time we'll go to some cheap shops, okay? Because you did something wrong, so you have to learn from it. So there has to be some way of some punishment for you. So the only punishment you get is, because you can't do without glasses, you can't see, right? So what you can do is go to a cheaper shop and get it, okay? Which means that you're going to get it within 5,000 bucks. So to let you know, and I'll also let you know what good came out of this, because there is a good from that. There is something good in everything that happens. So my glasses broke. There is obviously something good that's coming out of it, and I'm so eager to see what good is coming out of it. Okay, I don't know. I'll let you know when I come back. All right. So you take care. It's what are you doing? It's Wednesday. Good, you reminded me it's Wednesday. Oh my god, did I spend something today? No, because Wednesday evening here, it is some rice they will make. Oh my god, I already had rice in the afternoon. Okay, so usually what I do is I order fish and have it with the rice. I don't like having rice both times, so let's see. Okay, it's pleasant weather now. It's kind of foggy. I can't see those streets the other side. I don't know, it's foggy even in the afternoon, but it also looks sunny. So it's a combination weather, but it's not raining. Okay, it's kind of cold. I'm planning to buy a sweater which I can wear at home, because it's really cold sometimes when you go down. It is cold, and so you do need something. So I have saved it in the box. What do you call that? your inbox. I forgot. Okay, so I have to just check that and get it if I'm okay with that. You have a good day. Lecture time is over. Morning. I know when I'm sitting there for meditation, I'm in a very good mood to lecture on something, some topic, and that's the reason I just talked to you at that time. So at least something good out of the video. After that, like in the afternoon and all, my brain doesn't work that much, so it's always blah blah blah, something or the other. I'll just talk whatever comes to my mind. I know it can be boring sometimes, can't help it, but I also talk some sense in the morning, so that morning video compensates for all the rest of the day, whatever unnecessary talks that I make later hours. Okay, so take care. This class saved me actually, but today I had a lot of problems. As I said, I can't, this doesn't have a clear close view, so you do need glasses which that was my main glass, the one that I broke. This is just a free item which they gave me. It's like so. Moreover, I went through I changed it twice, so the lens is made again and again to adjust to the frame that I changed. So because of that, the close view is very poor with this glass. So that's how it is. Good morning. So yesterday, the entire day, I didn't make a video. And I did it on purpose because there were so many small little tasks to be finished yesterday. Moreover, from last 3 days, I have not edited any videos or uploaded any videos. So for these two reasons, I thought let me take a day break. So I was so tempted here and then to show up, take a video, but I said let me just apply some self-control and restrain myself from doing it. And by evening, by night, I knew that I could do it. I did not take a video yesterday. So today it's a new day, everything back to routine in the sense I'm talking about video. So we are taking some clips today. Beautiful foggy Friday. It's so foggy. Literally I can feel it. I'm getting goosebumps, so I wore my jacket. Yesterday I had so many simple tasks like making this one, removing all the stitches which I had in this jacket and another dress also, because I have gained a little weight here, become a little broader, which I like. So because of that, all the dresses are very tight, all my dresses. So what happens, all the dresses which has stitch here has to be removed, the entire one stitch, so it has more space. See, now this has a lot of space because of your shoulder becoming broad. So this removing stitch is not something I've done in my life. Usually the helper girl, which she's there in my hometown, when I'm there she does it. But coming here, people don't like that work, so usually I have to do it, and in some dresses it takes a very very long time. So you won't believe, for me to remove the stitches of this coat and another new Diwali dress which I had worn, he has not stitched it properly. Roughly he has just stitched that dress and I hate it. So that one also I removed. It took me 1.5 close to 2 hours, and it's really stimulating for your head, in the sense it's a lot of brain work, because whenever you concentrate on something and do, it gives you a good feeling. People who are very sensitive to their brain activity, they will know that whenever they are engrossed in something and whenever there is sharp usage of your brain, it feels so nice, it feels so soothing. So yesterday, though I knew that it was a very difficult job to remove these stitches and it requires a lot of patience, you won't believe it, when I was doing it, and I played music also as well. Without music you can't do it. So while I was doing it, I realized that I was totally engrossed in that, and it's a lot of concentration. When you concentrate on something and do that, it's so good. It's soothing. But the thing is that people who are studying, when they studied, even when we were small, we were asked to concentrate, and I used to have a very difficult time to concentrate on that. I couldn't concentrate on my studies at all. So my father always said, concentrate, learn how to concentrate. He would say, put a dot on the sheet of paper and stick it on the wall and you keep looking at it, and there comes a time when you don't see the canvas, you just see the dot and all. I tried everything, but it never worked. I couldn't concentrate on what I'm studying. I was so distracted all the time. But when you're doing these kind of work, you can concentrate. And probably the difference is that as I grew up, I could experience flow in many areas of life, including washing clothes, including washing vessels. Everywhere I could experience flow. And then I realized that this experience of flow, what you call flow, is what? It's nothing. It's just you concentrating on something. When you concentrate on something very deeply, like they say, you are engrossed in it, what happens is that you experience flow. It can be even in all the house chores that we do, like washing vessels. I've had it so many times when I'm washing vessels, when I have a lot of, I washed a lot of vessels, you know. There were times when we did not have helpers, and then when I stayed in the shelter home, all these times I watched a lot of vessels, and initially to start it is like a headache, oh my god, so much. But once you start it, there is no escape. You can't escape it, in the sense there are some works in your life which has to be done whether you like it or not. That's it. So one of those work is washing vessels if you don't have someone to help you at some point of time. And so how do you do it? How I do it is I just have an order of how it is done. There is an order. You in life, everything needs an order. Whether it is you want to concentrate on something, you want to experience flow, you need to have a mental, like what you say, it's a mental mapping. You know, when you're going to a place, what people do usually is you need to have a map in your mind where you're going, what is the direction, how it will take, so that there is so that you have a flow. Just imagine that there is a path where there are millions and millions or thousands of obstructions on the way. You have no idea which road to take, you have no idea where you're going. It's chaotic, and when it is chaotic, you can't experience flow. It's not about the task that you're doing, it's about getting an order. So in whatever activity that you have an order, and an activity that is pretty long, not very short, in very short activities you can't experience flow. You need to, it needs to be a little, it takes a while for you to get to that point. So in washing vessels, you need to have an idea of how you are going to do it, in the sense you pick up a dirty vessel and wash it, and then where you keep it, and do the same thing again and again. So that gets you to a flow. Same way, yesterday when I was removing the stitches, I knew that I am experiencing a flow, because when you experience flow, what happens basically is that you forget about the world. You know, you're totally in the present moment. You can experience that when you're making love also. It's possible. So there are so many areas of life where you can experience flow. So do let me know whether you have experienced flow in any area of your life, anytime. It's not necessary that once you have experienced it, you're going to experience it again and again in that particular area. It's not necessary. It's the two clauses that are important, which which is essential for you to be experiencing flow, is one is order. There has to be an order. Alright. Second thing is, obviously it's a mind thing, so your mind has to be there. So naturally sometimes your mind is not there, so you have to do it in a way that your mind comes there, right? Your mind is here. You know, in the classroom the teachers say you be here, be here, be here. Why is it so? Because we are so distracted. It's very easy for us to be here physically, but we are somewhere else. Distractions are there in life, right? So to be able to experience flow, you have to be in the present moment. To have yourself, your mind has to be here, and then you would experience flow. Another thing is that it takes a while for you to experience flow, and just like how you have when you do workout, you need warm up, and initially it's difficult. Everybody feels that their exercise, whatever they're doing, is not easy to begin with, but there comes a point of time when it is so easy and it's so soothing. So you have to get yourself to that point, and from then it's fun. You don't feel it tedious. It's more of fun. So that point you have to bring yourself. So whatever activity you expect a flow, you have to be doing it for a certain duration. It doesn't happen just in a matter of seconds. It will not. So that's it. So you can experience flow in any area of life, whether it is writing. Obviously writing and all, it's pretty easy. Why so? Because it requires a lot of your concentration when you're writing. Unless you concentrate, you can't bring the deep thoughts, and corrections cannot be done. So editing and designing and writing and all those are very easy for you to experience flow. But when you're speaking also, you can experience flow. People who speak a lot, they would have experienced it often, in the sense if your skill of eloquence is good, then you tend to experience flow. But every area, you can try it in every area. Which one works for you, where you feel that flow. And when you're in flow, any work is an advantage. It gives you something good. The worst tasks also, like for me, cleaning balcony and all, I don't like doing it. Cleaning somewhere is a headache for me. So what's the reason? Because you know that you have to maintain an order, and sometimes when you're cleaning a place, to get an order is very difficult. Now, for example, my son is leaving to Dubai. He is taking up a job, and yesterday when I called, he was telling me that I have to still sort the dresses. I have not done it. If I was there, I usually help him out to clean the wardrobe. So I said it's pretty easy. You just leave the ones that you don't want and take what you want. So then he just corrected me. He said, but you need to know what you want, right? So for that you have to take out all the dresses and sort it out. That's true, right? Yeah. In a wardrobe you have not used, you just take out the dresses, you just keep it back. You have no idea which dresses you don't want, and because you have not sorted it, you have not cleaned it probably or set it often. So this actually happens. So I realized he is true. So in order to take what you need and what you don't, you have to sort it, right? You just have to go through the entire stuff there is in the wardrobe and take out. There is no other easy way for that. Don't you think so? So for me, cleaning is a big headache. So, but that doesn't mean I don't do it. I do it because I like to be in clean places, in an order, as far as possible. I'm not saying I'm totally good at it. I'm not totally good at it because it's easy if you have someone to help you out and all those things, true. But then if you have to do cleaning, how do you do it? Why is it so difficult to experience flow when you're cleaning it? As I said, because you don't have an order. That's it. I said it is a foggy day. How would you know if you don't see it yourself, right? So I'm trying to show you how foggy it is. It is foggy. See that side? The end? It is foggy. So loud it is, right? It's a passenger train? No, not a passenger, but it's I don't know. a rush in that compartment. It's called as the Deen Dayalu, which means that you can travel free. No paisa in that compartment. If you travel in that, it's free. So anything that is free, you know how much rush there is, right? You want to avail something free, it's going to be very crowded. You want to pay on something, then it's not going to be, it's reasonably crowded. I wouldn't say that it's easy these days. Even if you have to pay and get something, I've seen that the advantages that you get out of it is very less. Unless you keep it a high price so that not everybody can afford that. Then there is not much crowd. It's a way of filtering it out, right? That's a morning view. It is foggy, it's cold. So I'm late. I was supposed to go to the mall today. I've not gone to that mall from last 4 days, you know. More than 4 days, I think. I miss it so much. I like going there for no reason at all. I like the ambience. I like walking there. It's nice. But today, as I was ready to go, all prepared for stepping out, but then I just checked the mobile. It had 50% charge, and I have this habit of listening to songs because you can walk pretty fast when you listen to music, and but with 50% you can't go. So I put it for charge, and I thought, why waste time? So let me also edit the video. So while editing the video, I waited for it to get charged, but it took own sweet time. Like to get 70%, it took more than 45 minutes. So I couldn't go to the mall. But then walking was important, so I have come to the same place that I come usually. Here you will get a 45 minutes walk distance, but there's nothing much. Go straight, go till the end of the road. You'll reach there in about 35 minutes. Walk back. So there is my friend who stays in the next room in PG. She works here somewhere. So while going back, we will go together because usually she returns by that time. So change of plan. Can't help it, baby. So that's about it. I'm just walking and walking. I need that 40 minutes walk. It feels good, especially on days when I've had something more. Like today I had that fish fry. It's pretty heavy, so you do need that walk. But I don't prefer this place. I prefer going to the mall or to Nakarada, which is very far from here. Here, this is you. If your intention is only walking, then you can come here because you get a long road with nothing, no barriers as such. Although you do have some distractions, like there's a lot of street food here, so you can be tempted to have some street food. And another plus point here when you come are these benches. Yeah, see that? Quite many benches on the way. I want to sit, but I'm not sitting. Not for sitting. I want to adjust my sandals. It's kind of loose or tight, or not getting that speed. So how was your day? Weekend is almost here. Today is Thursday. Today is Friday. Oh, how can I get it wrong? Happy weekend. Tomorrow is Saturday. Okay, so we have crossed the road. This again is a long road, which is fun to walk. Nice houses here, very beautiful, good architecture, good posh area this is. I'll do one thing, I'll remove the hang cloth. Wait. Okay, my toe rings had to be removed. It was not allowing me the comfort that I need to walk, so I removed it. Now it feels like heaven. So I was telling you, posh houses, and this is that kind of area, you know, where most of the, it's also called as judicial layout because all the judges, the justice, retired justices, and all of them are living here, attorneys. So the houses are like that. Nice. A lot of greenery. Like a little peaceful because the traffic is also pretty less compared to the other places. But when you go to the mall, the feeling is different, the ambience is different. What you get to see there is different. I like it. Like Bruce Lee said, you have to be like water. Wherever you are poured, just fit in that, get that shape. But it doesn't work out all the time, but in some contexts it's true. So that's how things are. Okay. What else could we talk about while walking? Or else I'm going to fix this to my ear and listen to some songs. One of it, either I talk, make videos, or I listen to songs. Which one? Which is better? Both keeps you occupied mentally. Which is better? Hi, look at that light. So beautiful background light. People have removed all the Diwali lights. They were full lighted up. This area was last time I came. I came here last week also, twice in fact. Whenever, as I said, I get there's a delay and I'm not able to come out before 5 o'clock, I usually come here because here you get a walk and within 1 hour you can go back and it's safe, there's enough light, it's good to walk. So, but this is a flowering season. I can see many orange flowers and yellow flowers. The trees are covered with flowers and red flowers as well. You want to see? I've shown you so many times. Why do you want to see? Forget it. Oh, one house still the Diwali is happening. The lights are still there. You can see there, lighted up. This house is lighted up, but except that house, all the other houses, Diwali is over. Of course Diwali is over now. Now the next festival that you're waiting for is, which one is that? Tell me. The festival that you are excited about. It is Christmas and New Year. Christmas and New Year, right? So we are excited about Christmas. Did I reach too early? Yes. What I can do, I can go one more round of walk, return, but then that girl will come. She comes by 6:15. It's, what's the time now? It's 10 minutes to 6. Did you like this watch? I like it. The color is pretty good. This is called as rose gold. Okay. And I don't know, it's a new metal probably. I have come across rose gold when I bought this watch. I didn't know what it is. I first thought it's copper. I don't know, I thought like that. But it was not. It is rose gold. It's called as rose gold because it looks like gold probably, and it also has got a rose tinge. My child is sleeping, sitting on the bench. Nobody to attend. Poor thing. Why is he sleeping? By mistake? Or asleep? Maybe 9 years, 10 years, boy sleeping. I don't know why. These children know they come out and they have so much of work in their school and tuitions and all the other activities. They get tired. So you never know. They could just sit on the road, on the bench and sleep, doze off. The kid is sleeping. While going, I'll just wake him up. What if he sleeping by mistake? You never know. That's it. We have come to the end. Now we will walk back. Okay. So one more round. Let me show you that kid who is sleeping on the bench. Maybe he has somebody. You never know. People are like they are so reluctant to help others because you never know. You cannot predict how others are going to behave. Sometimes, like, that's a reason people don't help others. Even when there's an accident or somebody is bullying someone, people don't actually help others because they think many times before doing that, because it's going to come on you, or all the blame is going to come on you, or somebody's going to accuse you for that. That's the reason. Let's see. Museum, he's sleeping. I'm going to wake him up, okay? We will see why he's sleeping. Maybe there's people here, probably. This guy. She's sleeping. Keto. Sleeping? He's not waking up. I tried to wake him up, but he's not. Hello? Wake up. Get up, get up, get up. You're sleeping? Yeah? Good morning. Look at this. It teaches you that it grows like this, because I've never in my life seen this like this. What's it called in English? I don't know. In Malayalam they call techi. Look at that. So pretty it is. I wanted to see this. This is like once in a lifetime, I think. I've only seen such things in this, what do you say? Garden. No? Amazing. See that photo?
Take photo. You can stand there. Saraj, you stand there, I'll take.
No, it's okay.
Give me.
See that? I don't know what you call this in English. Can you believe it? But in my video it's not coming properly. I'll show you how it is. These are these, what do you call this? I have no idea. The entire thing is like, it's like a ball. I don't know what magic, what fertilizer they are using for that. Give mine. So many people have told me you should, which is mine, which is yours. It is heavier, na? Mine is heavier probably. Okay, now so give me one.
That's okay now.
This is 3 dosa we bought. She bought egg dosa. So many people have told me that buy egg dosa, because when we are traveling by the bus, no, they make these omelets every nook and corner. You'll find people who make omelets, right? So I'm like, what is egg dosa? Huh? I know. Which branch is this? So they would tell me that if you have it once, you are not going to stop having it. You would like to have it often. So I have no idea what it is. My tulsi, you see how it has become now, because I planted it in a pot, no? It's become too small and all of them are just dropping off. So I knew that it's because what is it getting? Only sunlight and water. That's it. Nothing more. And the sand has become very hard. The mud.
Why can't you, take it from that side?
What?
Soil.
No, but who will do
can
that
replace
changing
the
soil and all? Actually, you're supposed to make it soft. The pot, you have to, what do you say? The soil has to be loose. So, unless it is loose, if it
You
is.
can take the soil,
Huh.
but then you can change it now.
So, I wanted to know what magic fertilizer you can put, like something simple.
No fertilizer. The soil should be changed within 6 months.
That's right. Now, this is already 6
Because
months.
Be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I
Last time when I ordered so much, I knew
purpose.
that you need plate for this.
But when you talk to me,
Chutney is super
give
good.
me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find?
So it is my potato. Give my potato to the mine.
To clean your memories. Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind?
So did you see the flowers in the morning? They are called as Ixora flowers. Ixora. I did a research on that. The Ixora flowers are called as Techi in Malayalam. I don't know in any other languages. But what is so amazing is that they usually come in bunches, but in one strand they you have one flower. But I've never seen a plant which is so many of them. Never in my life. So yesterday I was standing in the balcony and I was looking outside. So I glanced at these flowers in a plant and I was thinking I have to go there and see what it is like from close. How can a plant have so many flowers? So today, constantly, we had to go that side when going to have a breakfast. So I just took the video, so you can see it as well. If maybe you have it in your garden, probably some people have it, some places you have it. So just imagine this is bloomed in the roadside. I don't know if they are even giving it some care. Maybe they are. I have here 2 tulsi plants from last 6 months. I bought it about 5 months ago. But from last 3 months, it's been it doesn't have good growth. The leaves are like baby leaves like this, and the reason is that the root has sucked out all the nutrients there is in the sand. So it's got no nutrients. It's got just some sand and a little water and sunlight that I keep giving it. That's it, nothing more. So it only means that I have to either change the mud totally, or I have to get it some external nutrients, some fertilizers probably. It's high time that I do it. So I have to think on that, otherwise my plants are going to be like that. So this is an inspiration to see some people do have a kind of garden, and the garden has so much flowers. It's inspiring, you know. Like some people say that if you see that some people are doing well in some area of life, wherever it is, whether it's studies, whether it's in co-curricular activity, whether it is business, or whether it's cooking, or whatever it is, in any area, if you see that some people are doing better and doing well, in fact, how do you take it? Do you feel jealous about it, like, oh, they are doing so good? Kind of majority of people like get jealous, but I never. It's a blessing for me that I never get jealous of anything. Instead, I feel so inspired that how can they do it, what did they invest in that, how did they do it. You know, you just want to know how people can do so well and you cannot do so well. So that, I mean, that question doesn't come, you cannot do so well, but you are so inspired that if they can do well, probably there is something that you are not doing, which if you can do it, maybe you can get a different result. Like this tulsi now, if I change the mud then or add some nutrients, it's going to get better, right? So see, for our face itself, we do so many things, and if you don't do it, then it's not going to have the growth as you wanted. So similarly, it is about plants. Isn't it? So I'm in a dilemma whether to go outside today. Today I was supposed to go to the mall. It's been so many days I've not gone to the mall. So I was pretty excited from morning. I'm going to the mall, but then I was confused because I got a notification that one of my classes, I'm going to get 2, so one of it is done. You can come and collect it, but you have to collect it before 4 o'clock. And it's pretty far. You have to walk a long distance from here if you need to reach that shop. So it's like whether to go there and collect it today or tomorrow, also the same timing, 1 to 4 o'clock they have said. Or I can go to the mall. So which one am I going to do today? Is it the mall or the glasses? I need the glasses because with glasses I see better. This is, as I told you, this one has got not a good close-up view. So for far distance it's fine, but not for close distance. So I'm kind of worried what to do, whether to get it or not. Okay, so what is your view? Should I get the glasses or should I go to the mall? Even then, tomorrow I have to go and get it. Okay, let me just discuss with my neighbor. She was about to come tomorrow, so let's see. Okay, let's have this. I bought this yesterday. You know what it is? This is called as the Indian orange. It's pretty cheap, comes at a very low price compared to the other oranges. This is supposed to be very reasonably priced. Okay, do you like, which is your favorite fruit? Do let me know. I hardly ever buy fruits because today morning I had good breakfast, heavy breakfast, so that's the reason now I'm not having my lunch. Instead I will have something like this. But to have one orange is too much, right? It's too sweet. Oh, it's too large. Look at the size. It's got a lot of seeds, I guess. Not bad. It is sweet. It's okay. It's just normally sweet. Not very sweet. Just normal. I like that. The small orange which you get is really too sweet. Got some fruit. It has some seeds. Something wrong with this is that the skin is too thick. Okay. Oh, the sun has come. I've been waiting for the sun from so long. When the sun will come and I can spend some time in sun. I don't have much to do now. Let's remove this thread-like thing. All of it. Okay. Yeah. It's tasty. So I'll finish the orange quietly. Sit here. I have come to the mall again. Each time you come to this mall, things are different. So many new shops opening every day. So much difference each day. It's not the same like you came. Now it's almost 1 week I've not come here. Nice perfume. Which perfume is that? Make your own perfume. Nice. So I have not come here from last 1 month or so. Sorry, not 1 month exactly, but 2 weeks probably. And it actually looks so different. So many new shops have opened here. So what I do is 15 minutes I will walk here in the ground floor. 15 minutes I will walk in the first floor. And you have 4 floors here. So each floor, if you devote 15 minutes, it's going to make up an hour. And an hour is the target. After that, I'll go to the food court, see if there is something. Probably I'll have something from here and go today, most probably so. But the thing is, these people don't change the graphics that show up here. They don't change it. It's the same teddy bear all the time. Okay, so let's go one more round and then we go up. Okay. So what are you doing for weekend? You have to go that side. What do I like about coming here, I like the ambience. I like today though it's damn crowded because I forgot that it's Saturday, Sunday. It's Saturday. From the time I stepped out of the PG, that road, it's crowded. It's like a commercial street now. All the entire roadside has got street sale, so many vendors, all the places. So you don't have to go anywhere else. It's just here. Today the mall is damn crowded. So it gives a good feeling. I like walking in. I like solitude, but I also like crowd. I don't know why. Both I like. Both gives you some kind of different kind of energy. No, not the same. It's different. So that's how it is. If you walk fast, you can walk 1 floor in 15 minutes. The entire 1 circle you can do in 15 minutes. But if you walk slow, it takes more than 35, 40 minutes, depending on the pace of your walking. Okay? I have to buy my hair color also. This week I have to. Not this week, next week. 1 more week it will go. Okay? Next week I have to color my hair. So that's it. I'll keep you updated on the same things. Every time you come to the same place and it's a different feeling. Just imagine how cool is that. Coming to the and one more thing that has changed now is the flooring. That slippery effect is gone. Now you can comfortably walk here. Before, when it opened new, the flooring was too slippery. This is where you'll have concerts if it's happening indoor. Get that? Okay. Really nice. We have come to the 2nd floor. Is it 2nd floor? Here we can spend 25 minutes and then go to the final floor, which is nothing but food court. I've not been to the Fun City. Someday I will come and see what all kinds of entertainment. Lights are there. It's not just for the kids, even adults have something, but you have to pay for it. Some video games are there. It's all paid, you have to pay for it. Nice ambience it is. There's a good food stall. window shop, you know. You don't have to buy everything, you can as well see it. And that's what is window shopping, which I'm very poor in. For me, it's like when I come, I have to buy something. That's a shopaholic urge, which is not good. Right? It's not good. What do you think? Is it good or bad? Samsung Gallery, you have laptops, discount sale on laptops. Are you seeing laptops?